So guys, welcome to this video. A little bit different this video actually. We've turned the GoPro settings up on the GoPro Lab setting, which is like a hack to make it brighter at night time. Anyway, we're going to talk about filming prisons. We're going to talk about the implications of filming prisons. Lots of auditors do them, have done them. I've done loads in the past. Yeah, just on my travels today, and I thought before we travel back, a little park here, we'll have a little walk around and I'll get this video knocked off. It needs to be spoken about. Just need to check where's a good place to start filming, because there's probably going to be people in here getting drunk tonight, I imagine. We'll see. Maybe have a little walk over here. I can see people down there and there's people over there, so we'll have a little walk through here, see what happens. So yeah, basically, rather than using my platform to put out a prison video, which no doubt pisses people off at the prison and the police, going to use the platform, going to use the viewership to warn people not to do it, not to go out filming, auditing prisons anymore. Why not? And why am I making the video? Well, first of all, there is a new act going through Parliament at the moment, which will mean you can't film prison staff whilst they are on prison land, prison property. So that means if you're outside the prison and you're on public land and you're filming the prison, that's fine, but you can't film the staff, which is a bit silly. I don't agree with it at all, but that's the legislation they're trying to put through. So it basically rules out filming prison, because if you get any interaction, it's going to be on the prison land, isn't it? They're going to come out, and even though you may be on the public pathway, they will make sure they're on their boundary when they talk to you, or maybe they won't talk to you. But if you're going to film a prison and you're not going to be able to film the staff on the site for auditing purposes, there's not much point, is there? Really, not much point at all, right? Let's walk down here. This looks like a little bit of a view. Not been here before. Let's have a little look. Yeah, so basically that's the new legislation they're trying to put through, and if it passes, that will be law, and no doubt it will probably pass, to be honest. And they're going to be trying, after that's done, they're going to be trying to contact social media companies, YouTube, Facebook, etc., to remove any current content out there which violates that new legislation. So they're going to try and get some prison content removed, right? Whether or not they manage to do that or not, I don't know. But basically, that's what they want. So they will be going around targeting different people, probably like myself, targeting people like me who are got quite a big channel. They'll probably target the biggest channels, who have maybe the most prolific videos of prisons, right? And they'll probably contact social media companies and try and get it removed that way for those channels. That may or may not result in anything from that social media. Maybe a strike, maybe not. It depends on the platform. TikTok probably will ban you for it. Facebook, not sure. YouTube probably won't comply. They may do, I don't know. But basically, that's what's out there. So let's move on to filming prisons, especially open prisons. That's quite a nice view here, isn't it? Literally on my way home, and before I go home today, I just saw this park by Domino's, and I thought we'll have a little wander here, a little gander, as they say. Anyway, yeah, so filming open prisons. I had an email lately from the Gypsy auditor. Don't speak to the guy. I had an email off him, or a Facebook message, I think, I can't remember, a while ago now. And he said to me to go back to the open prison where the staff basically assaulted me, dragged me out, remember? And I warned him not to go there again. I believe he's already been there. And I believe he had the same treatment from the same officer. But anyway, I warned him not to go there. Why did I warn him? Because basically, open prison, lots of you may already be aware of this, but I wasn't at the time. Open prisons are open, meaning there's a barrier. Usually there's a barrier. At this particular prison, there wasn't a barrier down, but usually there's a barrier, right? And that barrier determines, apparently in law, being in or out the prison. So if you go past a barrier, or if there's no barrier, you know, it's a little bit of a grey area as to where the prison would technically start, but you get my point. Usually there's a barrier at these places. At that particular prison, I think there is a barrier, but it's always up, and it's not very clear that that is where you're in and out. Point being, that makes a big difference, because if you go past that point with your camera or your mobile phone and you're filming, you're technically breaking a prison law by filming inside a prison, taking a photograph inside a prison with a mobile phone or whatever, right? So be very careful. If you're going to go to an open prison and film, if they want to, they can pursue you for that. And because they're cracking down with this new legislation, I feel anybody who has been to an open prison before and done that and got away with it, they'll be coming after you. So be warned. I've had contact from that video over a year ago, the one where I got removed. So believe me, they will be looking back at old content from people and trying to act on it to help them out with the new legislation. You know, let's say they look back at your old videos and they find that you've been into an open prison and technically broken the legislation, right? If they can speak to you and get you on that now, it may give them a stance to then put conditions on you to remove all prison content. I don't know. You know what the police are like. They did it with me in the past with Lancashire. They arrested me purely to put conditions on me to get what they wanted, which was me not to go to the area, right? I feel they may be able to do the same with this, just to tick their boxes, to say, well, we've had 1,000 videos removed, old content removed. And the way they'll do that, they'll nick a few people for old stuff and put conditions on that you have to remove footage, or, you know, to be fair, anybody that gets arrested for that is probably going to do that anyway, you know, to try and fix the situation, right? Be it wrong and be it probably unlawful, they're going to try. So that's my warning to people, is to not go to open prisons and film them. For that reason, I made that mistake, and luckily I've been okay, but it doesn't mean to say other people won't be. And don't go to closed prisons, any prisons, because they're cracking down on it now. And I know that because I was told when I was contacted about this video, they're going through old content and they're trying to get all prison content, auditing videos, removed. They said there was like 2,500 odd in the last year, people filming prisons, like reported incidents of people filming prisons from the outside, right? And most of them are going to be normal closed prisons, not open prisons. So please don't do it. Go and film something different. I've since removed all my prison content, most of. I've made a lot of them private, just in case I ever need it as evidence. It's better to have it on private than delete it, because if it's deleted completely and you don't have a backup file, then if anything ever was made of it, you don't have any evidence to go by, right? So it's always good to just keep a backup or keep it private. I've made mine private for that reason. But yeah, the reason for making the video is to use the platform I have to warn people to basically not do it. People are going to be commenting all sorts of stuff saying, oh, I've been told to do it, I've had a deal with the police to put this video out and I won't get prosecuted. No, nothing like that. I wish I had deals like that in the past. No, it just came to me that They came after me for that, and I've been okay. But there are other people who may not be okay. And as I say, another auditor, well, whatever he does, gypsy auditor, I warned him not to do it for that same reason. It's not a good idea. Go and film something else. Go and audit another building. And especially with Mr. Starmer in power now, I feel like this type of thing will be cracked down on a lot more, because it's already going through Parliament. They've got a few more stages to go through, but I can see it being approved myself. And their concern is to remove all the old content. That's a big thing for them. They're going to push for it. Whether or not they'll be able to by law, I don't really think they will. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to use my platform for a positive reason to do that, because clearly, as content creators, we are influencers, right? We're content influencers. We're social, whatever you call it, influencers, yeah? And that word is key. We influence a lot of people. If I start going to loads of open prisons and filming them, let's say, and I get loads of negative reactions and make entertaining content from that, chances are, you guys watching this that go out there and film stuff, you're probably going to go and copy me, right? It happens. I've copied other auditors. I've been to places where DJ audits have been. I've been where Audit in Britain's been. And now I've seen people going to places that I've been to, you know. I've seen people doing more lives. I've seen people going to migrant hotels. I was kind of, not the first, but one of the first main ones to do that. Not the first one. And now a lot of people do that, right? I've been to a lot of railway yards at one point. I've seen people going that route now as well. So people have influence. People with big channels, or even small channels, but they have a big video. They have influence on what other people do. Hence the word influencer. So I'm trying to influence people that watch this video, that watch my channel, that respect me or my channel or my videos, to please take note, please be influenced by this video, if you can call it that. And please, yeah, just don't presume that I've been paid off by the police to do it, nothing like that. I just felt like it was needed to be said. And of course, if it helps me, it helps me. But I've already been spoken to by police about that video. It was over a year ago now. It was in August 2023. I've already spoke to them about it. Well, they spoke to me about it, should I say. And the outcome of that is I felt like if I put this video out, it will hopefully deter people from going into that situation that I've had to go into. And luckily for me, it was all fine. Nothing, you know, nothing's happened. But it doesn't mean to say it couldn't have happened. And it doesn't mean to say that the next person or the next police force that deal with it with a different person may take a different view. They may pursue you all the way. I don't know. So yeah, there we go. And now we're going to turn over. We're gonna go on to something completely different now. So we're now gonna open the YouTube 100k subscriber plaque that you get. I haven't opened it yet. It's been sat in my house for about 2 weeks. I wanted to do a video somewhere beautiful in the sunlight, and clearly I've had to choose my last location of filming today. Getting on quite dark now to do it. Do have the moon up there though, quite beautiful. But I thought we'll combine it, put the video together. Jesus man, this yeah, YouTube sent this out very quick, like from America, and it came fast. Believe me, very fast. Look at that. Reveal? Should we do a reveal? Oh well, we've got a thing as well. Neil Mohan, YouTube CEO. Do you remember your first subscriber, your 100th, your 1000th? Chances are you do, and we know you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Silver Creator Award, congratulations. We've got a little card here. This award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. Society Awards, YouTube creator at societyawards.com. Look at that. Presented to DJE Media. Actually has the channel name on. How cool is that? Check the cameras on it. There we go. Oh, we've got a face in the background as well. Hello. Not that I care about that. So there it is. For passing 100,000 subscribers, DJE Media. And it even has holes on the back to attach it on the wall. But yeah, that is beautiful, to be fair. So yeah, I thought I'd open it on video just to show people. I wanted to do an unboxing with everybody, so I've done that. Now I've got to drive home. Bit late as well, isn't it? But yeah, so put it up there a little bit. Thank you to everybody for subscribing, watching the videos, supporting over the, can't say years, over the year. Back from the old days when all the media kicked off, up until now. Channels came a long way, channels changed a lot, to be fair. Doing a lot more live streams now. Invested in a lot of kit for that, so that we don't have any glitches in the live stream, and very soon when I have a new camera it will be able to be 4K, be live streaming in 4K. I can do it right now, but I don't have a camera capable of actually live streaming in 4K. So for now it's a 1080. Which way should we walk? But very soon it'll be 4K. Going to be a lot more live stream coverage on different events, not just protests, but all sorts of different public interest kind of thing. It could be anything, really. Anything where there's a lot of people and it's interesting to watch live. Yep. Going to still be doing the old auditing videos, be it I want to try and focus on a lot more interesting places rather than just going to like bread and butter places where it's just a building. You know, try and focus on places which, with a drone especially, are really cool to look at, really interesting for anybody to watch, not just people that enjoy the entertaining and education aspect of security guards, police officers and work staff being educated or making themselves look a fool. We all know it's entertaining, we all know there's education involved, even if the video completely humiliates them and, you know, they look an idiot for acting a fool. Chances are they'll see the YouTube video and the chances are they will learn from that. They're not going to behave that way again, are they? If a YouTuber turns up with a camera, they will learn. It may not be the best way of them being taught, but some of these people are unteachable. You know, they come out angry, aggressive, grabbing cameras and stuff. There's no really educating those. Oh, we've got a fox over there. But guarantee though, they will learn from it. Either way, they will learn. So yeah, I'm going to try to make it mostly interesting, not just a case of turning up, filming and educating. You know, like for example, railway yards are quite interesting from above. That National Trust site, the filming the movie set, that was interesting from above. And I think anybody watching that would find it interesting, even if they hate the confrontational part. They can just forward it, but you can guarantee they would find the other part somewhat interesting, right? So that's where the direction of the channel is going to go. Probably still going to do some police station stuff. I do like interacting with the police, be it good or bad interaction. Definitely going to keep on doing that. Definitely not going to be doing any more prison stuff, but I've explained why. And in all honesty, I wasn't really doing prisons anymore. I did a few. I did the one down in, is it HMP Lewis? Down in Sussex way, was it? I did that one, but that was only because I was in the area. And it's quite a renowned prison, that one. It's quite a bad reputation, apparently. I don't intend to do prisons anymore anyway. But that for me, you know, for me, I won't do any more. Like, I literally won't do one single prison from now on. But even before that happened, I hadn't planned to really do them. You know, if you're local and they're there, they're just kind of easy. ish. You don't really get a reaction at them anymore because they kind of know the score. They know not to engage. So it's pretty pointless most of the time to do a prison audit anyway. But from now on, there won't be any more of those. And there we go. Hopefully we'll be doing this talk and walk when I hit another milestone. I think you get a plaque. When do you get a plaque next? Is it 250k? I can't remember. Or is it 500k and 1 million? And then 10 million and 100 million, isn't it? And Mr. Beast got one at 200 million, I think. That's crazy numbers, really, to be honest. Right, now to drive home, back to the Midlands. It's about an hour from here. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please take note of the first part of the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.